Stolen quality left for dead must have been the sweetest thing. I'm alone without feminine females, remembering the king of kings. Faucet dripping, ain't got a wife to annoy me. Worse off than a choice not made cause I'm bankrupt. A shy gentleman with manners knowing the breach of conduct. Misinterpreted when the sane poetry consists of raw poetics. Wrong commander, wrong console, wrong Afro-Dar weed. More blackness is more unforgivable, not recognizing Scipio Africanus than the whitewash in the Renaissance of Nostradamus. Closing the door on all walks before defense. Strategically admitting defeat is not the same as finding peace. In the eyes of God, in the eyes of the God of grace, incapabilities is not knowing the sleight of hand, becoming out of hand, but seeing a difference between a child becoming a man. Watching the childhood deteriorate and latching onto the man, believing he's the same child you met because the car needing batteries was more of a lethal threat. Knowing what a gangster isn't doesn't glorify leaving the hood from playing in the safety from the dangers at different ages. A view differentiated from walking too high or from waking too high. A view differentiated from waking too high, and a few different associations from the type of shoe instead of the shoe size. Mannerisms of misunderstood characteristics from knowing honor, not calling people out from feeling less important or jealous or less capable. Baptism or shahada, anointing in the spirit, knowing the same creator. Most intriguing how they don't remember. Dark matter was the flavors, so was the Skittles. The correct rainbow body, Buddha cheese while learning how to love. Justifying a man loving a woman with permission. You don't wanna go prison. You can be on road in loving relations while someone's garbage is the next person's treasure. Glory to glory. Knowing someone to love you better. The wings you needed for aviation. Closing the sinus, blaming street thugs for trying to kick poverty. The dead are incapable of giving praise. Morally, forgiveness for the future resolution. Reminded of life's purpose, centering before you recognize gravity. Between the lines, you should have known me for who I was instead of what it looked like. More times and places of peace, not one mind, not one bright light. Unimind, connecting, separating the conquering lion from satisfying lies from liabilities. Exchanging the truth about God for incriminating lies. Cut from a different cloth, disowned dishonestly. My view on pride is different. I might swallow my spit in consideration and not force feed my way of thinking. Acknowledging fire as punishment. I wouldn't disrespect women. It's against my religion. Misled the children? That's the older generation's only meaning, and deeper arithmetics of millstones around the neck and thrown into the sea as aquatic creatures. I'm a spiritual man about healing, about disproving lies, not proving points, showing my versions of sanity, before the fiends of your block collect their breaking points off the floor. My life's in pieces, I wouldn't judge you. I just delete you from my phone and imagine the greeting I didn't give you. The right left wouldn't condone my behavior, knowing I'm unable to be wrong and strong and worship the same creator. Righteousness is holy. I refuse to see myself as greater. More to the matter at hands, better mindfulness for the future. Stumbling in the dark without the answers. I'm a man who always appreciates women regardless. For you not to question why I'll proclaim something else other than disrespect. Iron sharpens iron. There's no one there to keep me in check. I didn't notice people appreciate me or love me for who I was. Yearning for a happy home or someone's day one. a daughter to the vine, a daughter to the waterworks. A divine daughter to the vine, to define the joy of a real one born, or forgetting someone's son. True say I'm the only one. I refuse to judge you or grudge you. And Afro Dawi called out pointlessly, no point to prove, while cussing as a Jamaican, disproving liars by knowing myself and what I'm capable of. Heavenly pleasures, treasured in someone else's son. Forgetting the God of virtue had a plan. Only God knows the plans for my prosperity. My godliness wasn't available for you because I worship the God that created me. From my early 20s been repenting, knowing the sins I'm guilty of. Instead of a happy ending, coming to terms with dying for my sins instead of results seen with the glory of man. The type of franchise, the type of wife, the type of hands. They took for granted the devil's trap was about the breath, circuitry, the trapezium in the circus. Wasn't a platform or a tramp meant for me. I'm not a rapist. I don't believe in abuse. As an answer, nah. Neighboring anchors, pedigrees, making money, excuses. Excusing the dances, actually. Excusing the dances for knowing Master Wallace. Something of quality, seen without the left frontal lobe. Children in need. I've had struggling measures beyond the normal man. Thresholds of pain to consider women in childbirth instead of mortal pain. Jealousy distorts the fact of right and wrong. Remembering why, the I, dodging a Faustian deal, dodging a Faustian pact, and believing I signed wasn't nourishing. Wasn't capable of selling my soul for any package of those credible states of mind, rewarded by the Most High for keeping the glory for Him alone. 12 universal laws stood by me. Wrong and strong wasn't my pursuit of a happy home, consisting of gentlemen quality. Who could survive with honesty? Who could survive without honesty? Honestly,